January monthly alignment check-in, where I guide you to reconnect to what matters most and set your intentions for January. My name is Carla Caldwell. I am your nurse health coach. I want to invite you to be here now and invest the next few minutes to think about what matters most, to reconnect and set intentions for January. Let's start with taking a few deep breaths. And by deep breaths, I mean deep. Using your hands, placing them on your sides as you inhale into your hands. And when you feel your hands move, you know that you're breathing deeply. Exhaling from here, releasing any tension, letting go. Inhaling into your hands. Exhaling, letting go. Inhaling in, bringing the awareness to this moment right here. Exhaling, letting go. Placing one hand right here on your chest and one on your belly, taking a moment to just do a scan of your body. Starting at the soles of the feet to the top of the head, just noticing which parts of your body feel light and which parts of your body are holding tension. There's no judgment, we're just noticing. This is a very helpful, simple practice just to bring your energy and awareness into your body. Okay, let's get started. Welcome to January 2026. The affirmation for this month is, I awaken each day to the wisdom of my higher self. I awaken each day to the wisdom of my higher self. I just want to remind you that you are the expert of you. No one knows you better. We're going to take this time for you to connect to yourself and to reconnect with what matters most. Uh-oh. What did I do? Thank you for your patience. Oh my goodness. There we go. Okay. So, January, what matters most to you? Take a moment to get really clear on what matters most to you. This is what gets you up in the morning when you don't want to get up. It's what keeps you going when you don't feel like it. It's what you think about and why you're doing most everything you are doing. What matters most to you? I encourage you to write it down and keep it near and dear. What matters most to you is the motivation. It is the fuel. It is what will keep you moving forward. So now my question is, what is one small realistic action you can take to align with what matters most to you? What is one small thing? So for example, what matters most to me is my family. And one small thing that I can do in the month of January to align with what matters most to me, which is my family, the thing that's coming up right away is to set dedicated times each week where we can all connect with each other. It doesn't have to be long, just a dedicated time where we can all connect and talk to each other. Now, if you have not picked a word of the year, I highly recommend you do so. This is your North Star. It is what keeps you aligned it really is an opportunity for you to align your actions and identify the correct actions when you have a word of the year. So if you don't have one, what you can do is just think about, how do you want to feel this month? What is the one word that describes how you want to feel? And to help you along, you can picture yourself with your favorite people, doing your favorite things. How do you want to feel? And whatever that word is, that's your word of the year. And if you're feeling like, I don't know if I want to commit to that, you can always change your word of the year. My word is alive. So I'm constantly checking in with myself. Am I doing the things I need to do to feel alive? Okay, I want to invite you to look at this assessment. And we're not going to worry about every area. I just want you to scan at the 8 different areas and consider which one most needs my attention. So as I'm looking at personal growth, at health, at family, relationships, I'm asking myself, which area am I doing the least well in? And if you are wanting to name more than one, that's normal. But I'm going to encourage you to just pick one and trust me that when you work on one area, it starts to affect the others. And when you work on one area, it also, you're more likely to have better outcomes than if you were to disperse your energy to different sections. Okay, so you're going to pick the area that needs your attention the most. For me, surroundings. Surroundings is the area. And it's funny because even though I just told you not to pick several, I'm looking at these, I'm like, oh, I want to pick surroundings. We're going to stick with one. Okay, so you have what matters most to you. You have your word of the year. You've picked the area that needs your help the most. Now, considering your word of the year, we'll use me as an example. Alive is my word of the year. Surroundings is what needs my help the most. I'm going to ask myself, what is one small thing I can do to improve my surroundings? What can I do in my surroundings that's realistic and doable and will help me to feel more alive? And right away, I know that I have these little corners of clutter. And one thing that's realistic is that each day I can tackle one small area, one little itty bitty area. And that will help me feel more alive. Now, because I really want to win at this, I'm going to make sure that my statement is SMART. So specific, measurable, action-oriented, realistic, and time-sensitive. So that looks like each day I will clear one thing from my environment. One thing or more. I could do more, but the goal is just one. And this will help me feel more alive. Now, because I really want to succeed at this, I'm going to make sure I understand how it supports what matters most. So I'm going to ask myself, how will clearing that one small thing of clutter help me to, how will it help my family, which is what matters most to me? Well, if I feel more alive and more comfortable in my surroundings, I'm going to be more patient and more present with my family, which is really important to me. Okay? So for you, you're going to pick the area that you're doing least well in. You're going to identify one small thing and you're going to make it SMART, specific, measurable, action-oriented, realistic, and time-sensitive. you are going to make sure that whatever you pick is aligned with your word of the year. So if your word of the year is energy, you're going to pick a small action that energizes you in this area. And then you're going to make sure you connect how this will support what matters most to you. Okay, I hope this was helpful. And what I want to leave you with is if you are interested in, if you scan the QR code that I'm sharing on the screen right now, you can get access to, I have the assessment wheel for free. And then I also have the monthly guidebook for sale on Amazon and available digitally if you're interested in doing this each month. I am rooting for your success. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions. And I just want to thank you so much for joining me. If you found this helpful, please share with your network. Have a great day. Thank you so much.